Welcome back to Living 808. Now today we're talking a little bit about a serious topic, of course, with our good friends from Get to Insurance. We have Martha and Elliot Clopin. Thanks so much for being here.
Our pleasure.
And when we talk about a serious topic, it's actually unfortunately a very common one as well. We're talking about when you have a loved one going into a hospital. And as we know, that's when those bills can really rack up. So when someone that we love is sick or in the hospital, when they're first admitted with a serious illness, what should people know?
Right, Kelly, this is personal for me. I was enjoying some time with a good friend down at the Halekulani having lunch, and I got a phone call that my auntie, my mom's last surviving sister out of a family of 14, was admitted to the hospital. She wasn't expected to survive the end of the week. So I made an airline reservation. I jumped on a plane, 14 hours. I'm in Fort Wayne, Indiana. And there's my auntie, you know, laying in the bed and not expected to live, all my cousins, and I just wanted to hold her hand and tell her I love her. But I noticed that it was a little bit of tension in the room, so there were like 6, 7 family members. I said, hey guys, you're all talking at the same time. The nursing staff doesn't seem to hear so well. So number one, let's identify one contact to be the person that talks to the medical staff and updates the rest. 2, you know, let's all just take a deep, deep breath. And something that they didn't know, I said, let's make sure the admissions office has the correct insurance cards. So can you believe those things are important when a loved one is in the hospital?
So true. And honestly, I've experienced that firsthand as well. My parents have had to do that with multiple grandparents at this point too. And it's so crucial when you have that one person too, without all the chaos, that's when, you know, things that are potentially missed can be discovered as well.
Exactly.
Okay, so let's talk a little bit more about that, because I mean, it is an emotional thing. So how do you kind of sort out the emotions and take that away from it in order to have progress?
Correct. So I like to stay busy. So I have a cousin and she's brilliant. So I noticed that my auntie had like AirPods in her ears, and she was allowing my auntie to listen to some soft music and a podcast. My auntie's going to be 90 years old next month, and she's listening to podcasts.
Love it.
And then I bought a little eye mask, right? So all the lights, you know, I was like, oh, auntie needs an eye mask. So an eye mask to just keep the, you know, some of that lighting down. So make my auntie as comfortable as possible, and it made me comfortable.
I love that. And you might have missed it because it was on some B-roll, but you actually brought a prop. I love that. That looks like a comfy eye mask.
Yes, there was a little eye mask that I brought. Because this is something that, you know, even for my cousins who were staying the night with their mom, it was my auntie, their mom, I gave them these as well. So it helped you get a little bit better sleep when you cannot sleep at all because the loved one is not well.
Right. And let's talk about that. You know, of course, we want to take care of the actual patient, but when it comes to interacting with the medical team, do you have any advice for families?
Yeah, so being open and honest with the medical staff is really important, and, you know, being really appreciative of what they're doing. They're working so hard for your loved one and helping many other folks as well. And also a good thing to do is to keep track of the medical team that's taking care of your loved one, you know, just to get to know who's taking care of them. And yeah, I think that those are some really important things that you can do. Yeah.
Okay. And what are some other practical considerations?
Right. So a big one is snacks, water. You know, when people come and visit, they come in, it's nice to give them a nice refreshment, something to eat. Also creating a schedule so that your loved one has someone by their side, makes them feel less alone, you know, if they're hospitalized. And also setting up a time to run some outside errands so you lessen some of that external stress while you're inside the hospital.
Definitely. Yeah. But there is unfortunately stress in the hospital. So we have to make sure not only the patient is being taken care of, but so are you and the families. So what tips do you have for, I guess, maintaining personal health, mental health, and then also well-being just in general?
Yes, Kelly, believe it or not, self-care is important because your loved one is, you know, in declining health, may not, you know, be doing too well, but they can still hear. And even if they're unresponsive, they maybe can still see. So it's important that they see that we're getting along well. So one of the things I did, I brought lots of chocolate-covered macadamia nuts. That's always a winner. And also I played music from the 60s. I played Chubby Bobby Checker, and I was doing the twist, and then I played Tina Turner, Proud Mary, and I was like, come on, big wheel spinning. And my auntie starts moving her arm, and I have to give you a praise report. I prayed a lot. And my cousins, they really seemed to calm down. Everybody was laughing and doing much better, like day 4. But I have great news. The doctors ran some additional tests, and everything turned completely around. My auntie had a complete recovery and is expected to
Amazing.
spend a few days in rehab, and then she'll be able to go home in good form. So I think it's so important that if the loved ones make sure they kind of have their act together, they're doing well, you may be passing those good feelings along to your loved ones. So I'm so happy to report that I'm smiling, and my auntie is doing great in Fort Wayne, Indiana, and the hospital.
And what a difference to have an
Yes.
actual advocate there. So
Yes,
wonderful.
exactly.
Thank you so much for joining us. And we
Yes.
have to, of course, shout out our healthcare heroes that make that
Yes.
possible. But gettoinsurance.com, of course, if you have any questions or if you need any insurance advice. Of course, these folks, they always give the best. So make sure you hit them up. Thanks so much for being here.
Thank you,
Thank you.
Kelly.